On to our top story straight away, and riding on a wave of 3 wins in a row, Rajasthan Royals will take on Hyderabad in their 4th match of the IPL tonight. The Royals have played and clicked as a team in this tournament so far, and despite the absence of Shane Watson, have looked like a strong unit. Stephen Smith is currently the leading run scorer of the IPL and will lead their batting charge along with Deepak Hooda, who seems to be getting better with each outing. Bowling at the death, however, remains the team's weakness. Rajasthan gave away around 120 runs in the last 10 overs against Mumbai. Hyderabad will be hoping to continue with their winning momentum after their win over Bangalore. The Sunrisers will be banking on David Warner and Shikhar Dhawan to lead their charge tonight. Their bowling will once again be in the hands of Indian and foreign talent led by Bhuvaneshwar Kumar and Trent Bolt. And that game will start at 8 p.m. in Vizag, a venue both the teams haven't played on till now. Let's in fact now take a look at the points table. Stephen Smith has taken Rajasthan to 3 wins in a row in the absence of Shane Watson, while MS Dhoni's Chennai are snapping at the heels of Rajasthan. Hyderabad will be keen to climb up the ladder tonight. All right, let's now go live across to Manogya Loiwala, correspondent in Vizag. Manogya, first of all, a quick update from you on the weather. And how are the fans gearing up there?
Well, if it was sweltering hot during the day, the weather has been very benevolent now. It is, of course, very good weather today for the day. And if I would say that even the players would be enjoying every minute of the breeze of the sea, I wouldn't be wrong, despite the stadium being around 15 kilometers away from the sea beach. But interestingly, I have with me a few fans of cricket who would, of course, throw a little bit of light on what is the whole excitement about and how confident are you about Sunrisers today?
We are not actually supporting a single team. We just want a wholesome entertainment, and IPL is ready to provide that. I do know for a fact that this is not the first time that the players have been here in our city, and this won't be the last either. The last couple editions, it's been really fun, and I do know that we do have a Vizag badminton league starting up really soon. But
well, that's all about entertainment, and I would tell you the people are smart enough not supporting any team but going ahead. But do you support Sunrisers compared to Rajasthan Royals?
I'm in for Sunrisers. And yeah, they're going to rock today. There's been festive mood about cricket since the last 2 weeks. Everybody is waiting for this day. And yes, Sunrisers will rock.
Sunrisers would rock, but expecting more of entertainment than of cricket, or more of cricket than of entertainment, because Rajasthan Royals have won all the 3 matches that they've played till now. A very strong team to compete with.
Yeah, they are the winners of first edition, and I'm expecting they'll repeat the same today. And I have seen roads are empty. People are running towards stadium, so I feel it's a great festive mood here.
Well, and how excited are you about the game today?
Today the Sunrisers are going to rock.
Sunrisers are going to rock, and of course a lot of excitement that we've been seeing. And the little girl here too has been very excited. She was talking about the game till now, and of course the excitement that she would be enjoying in the stadium. But beyond all this, I would want to put a point across that despite being a port city, despite facing the trauma of Hudud last year, everything seems to come to an end when it's all about cricket, entertainment, and of course IPL.
All right. Thanks a lot, Manogya, for getting us that sense of passion and intensity there in Vizag. In fact, in news just coming in, Rajasthan have won the toss and they've decided to bowl first. Nikhil, interesting decision or unexpected lines?
I guess, unexpected lines. Strength lies in their batting. And probably Smith thinking that, if there's any sort of pressure, the batting can soak it or handle it much, much better. And that's been the trend. Himanshu, if you see in the IPL, sides know for a fact that the wicket's not going to change over 40 overs until unless there's a lot of dew that's going to play a big role. If there's going to be dew also, it's going to help the side batting second. So in that regard, I guess, once you have the total on board, you can plan better. You have your guys who can go out there, use the long handle, whenever you need to up the ante. So there's a lot more when you're chasing. And even Rajasthan Royals, I guess, feeling that, like I said, batting is their strength.
Right. Deep, do you expect the pitch, the toss and the conditions to really have a major impact on this game at Vizag?
Vizag, obviously you generally in T20 cricket you might want to chase at times because the due factor comes into effect, the fact that it's very difficult to judge, and Vizag, not too many matches have been played in Vizag, T20 matches, so you really don't know what is a good total, what is a good target as such, so it won't be a bad idea to chase in this game.
Right, Nikhil, with 3 wins in 3 matches, Rajasthan have clearly emerged as a team to beat. Do you think they'll start as the favourites mainly because of their run so far in the tournament?
Without a doubt. And the good thing about the Rajasthan side is, Himanshu, if you look at that side, the 11, you know, they play very well as a unit. You know, there are lots of teams in the IPL where you say you've got some star attractions or star players. They have a good day, they'll win you a game. But here you're talking about a group. You know, a very united sort of team. So I feel, you know, cricket's always been a team sport, and when you win, the team gets all the accolades. If somebody doesn't do well, somebody else will come and raise their hands and start looking to do well. That's Rajasthan for you. And they don't have big names in the side. They've got younger guys who go out there and show they can win you games. And the good thing is that some of the Indian talent is doing well and winning for them. That makes a big difference.
Right. Deep, you of course heard what Nikhil had to say. With 3 wins in 3 matches, Rajasthan have clearly emerged as a team to beat.
See, Rajasthan has always been the team to beat. I mean, if you look at the team list, you won't find too many big stars, but that's their strength. Their strength is the fact that they play together as a unit, and that's what you need, especially in a tournament like IPL. Where, you know, a week before, people gather together, people from different countries, people from players from different states coming together. Most of them haven't played together before. So it's very important how quickly the team gels together, and that's been the strength of Rajasthan Royals over the last 8 seasons. And that's one of the main reasons they've been performing so consistently over the IPL history.
Right. Stay with us, Deep. I'll come back to you in a bit. Rajasthan Royals, in fact, seem to be gradually gaining the reputation of pushing relatively unknown talent onto the big stage in the IPL. While we saw Yusuf Pathan and Ravindra Jadeja being nurtured for bigger responsibilities in the past, this year, Deepak Hooda seems to be fast emerging as a find of the IPL season.
Really care about a little-known domestic cricketer? How many would really bother about a 19-year-old who's just 8 first-class matches under his belt? Not many, but IPL team Rajasthan Royals do. Rajasthan have unearthed another talent in the Indian domestic setup and brought him in the front of the world. His name is Deepak Hooda. A 6-hitting powerhouse, a match winner, as he did against Delhi in his just 2nd IPL match. But for those who follow Team Rajasthan and the way they work, this is absolutely nothing new. The men in royal blue in fact have made it a habit of throwing in green horns in the deep blue sea. And what do they get in return? Champions. Just ponder on these names: Swapnil Asnotkar, Yusuf Pathan, Ravindra Jadeja, Stuart Binney, Sanju Samson, Praveen Tambe, Karun Nair. And the list just does not end here. Rajasthan have even made it a habit of picking up unheralded international players and making them into heroes. Steve Smith wasn't just the international star as he is today when he was picked up by Rajasthan. Neither was James Faulkner a very big name before he wore the royal blue jersey. And today, both are the backbone of the Australian cricket team. Clearly, Rajasthan might be a desert state, but the IPL cricket team knows how the art of blossoming young talent. Sports Bureau headlines today.
Well, Deep, there is no doubt Stephen Smith and Deepak Hooda will be the 2 key batsmen for Rajasthan Royals.
See, SRH is a good side. Till last couple of years, they depended heavily on the bowling side. But this time around, they've picked up a couple of batsmen and the bat. See, I think that the biggest asset of Rajasthan Royals is they play as a unit. Obviously, you have someone like Steve Smith, who's in fantastic form over the Aussie summer. You have Deepak Hooda, who's obviously is in good form over the last 6-8 months. But other than that, they also have good players in bowlers like Tim Southee, or Watson might be making a comeback. Chris Morris. Then you have the other Indians as well in Rahane, because Rahane is due for a big one as well. He hasn't really got a big run as of now. So Rahane might be due for a big one here. So I think the good part, the biggest asset of Rajasthan Royals is the fact that they play as a unit. Even if Steve Smith fails in a game, you will have somebody else who's going to raise his hand up and perform on that given day.
Right, Nikhil, I was going through some stats last night, and Steven Smith, of course, is the leading run scorer right now in the IPL with 122 runs in 3 matches, while Hooda has the maximum number of sixes so far, 9 in this tournament. Clearly the key for their side.
Without a doubt. You know, he's very soon, you know, I normally don't like to compare players, but very soon getting the reputation of similar to somebody like a Maxwell. You know, if he's in there for about, say, 15, 20 deliveries, he'll change the course of the game on its head. And you need a player like that. Entertainment. T20 is all about quick thinking, improvisation against top quality bowlers. And when he's hitting sixes, it's just not about hitting the spinners. You know, we've seen in the past some of these guys, Indian batsmen who are hitting sixes with great amount of ease, is against the spinners. But against top quality pace, he's been able to hit sixes as well. So there is a rare talent and there is quality.
But that's a big compliment, I must say, comparison to Maxwell. Deep, which team are you leaning towards, given the current form of the two teams? Can we say you are backing Rajasthan to go all the way tonight?
I'm not, but obviously we tend to follow Rajasthan Royals. We tend to support Rajasthan Royals a little more. Just the fact that you know, they've got really good talent. They back a lot of local talent as well. They play as a unit. And obviously they're a very, very exciting team as well. But having said that, favourites as far as this tournament is concerned, again for me would be CSK.
Right, Nikhil, Hyderabad definitely looks set to pose a tough challenge given their commanding win over Bangalore.
Well, of course, you know, a little bit of momentum as well. And if Bhuvi and Bolt can get that ball to move early in the innings, it'll make all the difference. Because you've seen against a moving ball, you pick up a couple of wickets, you know, the opposition tends to take a couple of overs to get back into rhythm. And you want that. If not, then I guess it'll be very difficult. Because like Deep said, Rahane is due for a big one. Don't forget, another youngster, Sanju Samson's due, you know, for a big one. Smith's been getting runs, so they have that firepower. You don't pick up early wickets, I guess you'll be looking to chase a big enough total.
Right. Deep, Hyderabad will be counting on their top order, Warner and Dhawan in specific, to lead their charge against Rajasthan tonight?
Absolutely. I mean, they've got the big names coming and batting in the top order, so a lot would depend in terms of their batting first or chasing down a total. A lot would depend on the big names, like you mentioned, Shikhar and David Warner. But again, they have other batsmen as well who can contribute quite handsomely. But in any format, it is very important is the kind of start you get. And both Warner and Dhawan are fantastic openers, and chances are if they give a good start, then SRH will either chase it down or post a big total.
Former India captain Sourav Ganguly has denied reports he's in the race to replace Duncan Fletcher as Indian cricket team coach. Sourav in fact spoke to Headlines today on the 12th of April and denied these stories. Fletcher's tenure as the Indian coach ended after the 2015 Cricket World Cup, and quite a few names are in the running for the position. Here's what Sourav had to say on the Holu show. Nikhil, a quick reaction from you on Sourav as the potential or the future coach of India?
Well, it's not such a bad idea. I think if the board goes ahead and, you know, has a word with Sourav and they take that decision through, I think it'll be good for Indian cricket in the future as well, because when he was captain, you know, a great man motivator, and he's got an eye for talent. You know, you look at Harbhajan Singh, Yuvraj Singh, Zahir Khan, Virendra Sehwag, all these guys who've literally gone and blossomed under his captaincy. So I personally feel it might just be good for Indian cricket.
Of course, Nikhil, while Sourav has been denying all those rumours and reports, my question to you is, what are the sort of qualities that Sourav brings to the table that really make him a great mentor as well as a potential coach for the Indian cricket team?
I guess, you know, but he's the man who brought the culture change in the Indian dressing room when he became captain. You went to Australia, we started giving it back to the Australians. That's one. Second, how he understands the ability of a player. You know, sometimes you need to get an arm across to get someone's job done. Sometimes you need to imbibe a little bit of fear in the guy to get his best out. That's sort of Ganguly in terms of man motivator, and also how he can identify talent and get the best out of them.
Nikhil, we've also got Boria Majumdar on the phone line. Boria, a lot of theories and reports have been floating around. What's really the truth? Let's put the record straight here.
The truth is, Saurav has not met Mr. Dalmia even once about this. I don't envisage a meeting happening at all. Having said that, the BCCI might consider his name, and if his name is indeed considered on its own accord by the BCCI, I don't see Saurav refusing either. So let's be very clear about it. He has not pushed his case, but if the BCCI does consider, it might be an honor for him.
All right. Thanks a lot, gentlemen, for those insights. That's all we have on the show. News and updates continue on Headlines Today.